right? 5:17 is your time. I know what's atop Clay's pyramid. A glass of milk. The man loves it.
You can't go wrong with a nice glass of milk, Paul. I'm just going to say. Great way to start your day. But as we take a look outside, we do have some fog in the distance, but looking decent over downtown Chattanooga. Again, kind of the calm before the storm today. But if you are traveling out, we do have dense fog advisories, which have been extended for pretty much our entire area. Once again, those go until 10 o'clock. So that's going to be the primary concern today. Then we're going to have quite a bit of cloud cover, a few peaks of sunshine. And look at that, temperatures approaching 70 degrees. We ended up hitting 70 yesterday, so it's going to be another very warm January day. It's kind of felt like spring lately, but we are going to get colder on the backside of our next system. This is going to bring, again, some very heavy rain tomorrow into Saturday morning. And here it is, low pressure diving across the plains. Not a lot going on yet, but that's going to change in a big way. And I'm thinking the rain should start tomorrow morning between about 5 and 9 from west to east across our Tennessee Valley viewing area. So again, tomorrow morning we'll start off with the rain, and then it progressively gets heavier throughout the day. So as we take a look at our latest in-house model, today I'm not expecting much in the way of precipitation. However, we'll have a lot of cloud cover, and I'm not going to rule out a few sprinkles later today. And again, it does look like we are going to have that flooding threat. Ooh, we fast forward through the Futurecast. Okay, here we go. Back to Thursday. Again, things are nice and quiet. We're not really going to be tracking, again, any active weather until Friday morning. And you take a look at the timestamp. Not a lot going on by 5 a.m., but by 10, widespread rain here across the Tennessee Valley. That'll continue on and off throughout the day. Again, we're going to get these plumes of heavy rain, and by Friday night, I think that's when the heaviest stuff comes through. I mean, look at all these reds and yellows, and as we continue into early Saturday morning, that rain continues. So somebody is going to get a whole lot of rain wherever this axis of heavy rain sets up, and it'll likely be somewhere over our coverage area. By Saturday morning, it looks like the rain will gradually start to wind down as we get throughout the day. So again, a lot of rain to come. Some areas could pick up easily 4 inches, and there is going to be a flash flooding threat. Slight risk, which is level 2 out of 4. So again, not going to be like what we had back in August. We got 4 or 5 inches of rain in 2 hours. We're at least going to get this over a longer period of time, but there's still going to be some concerns, especially with all that runoff due to the dry conditions we've had lately. But this is a look at our in-house model. Again, anywhere from 2 to 4 inches. Some models pick up a little bit more, some a little bit less, but I think 2 to 4 is a pretty good average of what you can expect. There's also going to be the threat for some stronger storms. We have a marginal risk that's level 1 out of 5. Now, with all that heavy rain starting pretty early Friday, that should kind of chill out the atmosphere a little bit. So I'm not really expecting widespread severe weather, but there could be some stronger winds. A very low tornado threat. We would like this to be 0, but 2% chance within a 25-mile radius of potentially a tornado warm storm. But again, I'm really not overly concerned about the tornado threat moving forward, just because the ingredients don't look that great here across the Tennessee Valley. This is just going to be a big rain event. But for today, again, relatively quiet, a little bit of morning fog out there, a lot of cloud cover. Tonight, we're going to drop back into the upper 50s. Could be a few showers after midnight, but a lot of the heavier stuff comes in later in the day on Friday. It's going to be a sloppy day out there in the first part of Saturday as well. Temperature's still going to be quite warm. And then Sunday, we dry out. It's going to be much colder, actually feeling like January for a change as those temperatures get back into the 40s. And then next week, going to be relatively cool. But again, there's going to be a lot of rain coming into the picture tomorrow. Not going to be a good day to be outside.
Anything anyone can do kind of as we have kind of like this last good day, anything, you know, anyone can do to kind of help make the next couple of days a little bit easier?
You know,
Call out of work?
I mean, I wouldn't suggest that, Paul.
I'm sorry.
For me, I always download that Local 3 weather app, have a way to receive those watches and warnings, and just have a plan just in case. That's always a good idea, especially with us getting into kind of our secondary severe season.
Yeah.
Just be prepared.
Yeah,
That's
we
good
have
advice.
seen how quick it can flood around here. You know, it's like 1 second everything's fine, and then next it's like, where'd all this come from?
Yeah, and August is on the minds of a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
I remember what happened.
There's still people cleaning up.
Yeah, exactly. But that all came within, you know, a 2-hour period. At least this is going to be over a longer window of time.
Okay.